Well, a good freezing fog always makes the view rather more interesting. Look at that. It's freezing. It hasn't got above zero all day today. Well, the fog's lifted a bit. It's freezing cold still. Well, there's a slightly sort of misty look to the fields today, but it's lovely and clear, and the air smells great. But let's go for a little quick woody walk. Some more ash key distribution today, so let's have a few around here, let's have a few around here, let's have a few around here, let's put a few over here. Like I said, chances are none of them will grow, but if just one does, it's another ash tree. We can't have enough ash trees, particularly as they're having such a bad time at the moment. I'm trying out a new toy today. One of the problems I always have doing my videos is wind noise, because the wind howls across the top of the hill, Chiltern Hills. And I recently found out that you can get a foam cover for your GoPro. So I'm going to try filming on the GoPro later on today with this cover on to see if it helps with the wind noise. So let's take it out and give it a go. So here we go with our experiment. Typically there's not much wind today, so it's maybe not the best day to do it, but at least we'll get some filming in. And it'll be interesting to do it on a different camera, because I don't normally bring the GoPro out on the daily walk. I normally do it on my phone. But let's see how we go. We've got some sunshine, which is nice. The temperature is all of 4 or 5 degrees today, so substantially warmer than it has been in the last few days. Yesterday it hardly got above zero. It's looking quite nice out here. It'd be interesting to do a comparison actually of the different sound quality. What I'll do is I'll do some with the camera facing forward, because apparently the GoPro's got 3 different microphones on it, so I don't know which one works best. So what I'll do is I'll try reciting one of the very few poems I know, and I'll intersperse it with changing the camera in different directions, and I'll also intersperse it with doing at least a couple of the verses on my iPhone, which is what I normally film on, to see if there's a distinct difference. So here we go. Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe, all mimsy were the borogoves, and the momraths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal blade in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. He rested by the tum-tum tree and stood a while in thought. But as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffing through the tulgey wood. It burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through his vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, calloo-callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the momraths outgrabe. Well, unfortunately, not a very good test of the muffler on the GoPro camera, because like I said, we've got hardly any breeze today. Let's try again tomorrow. Now I'm going to do some filming simultaneously here, side by side. I'm just walking up towards the Christmas tree. Now every year, my little community where I live, they get their baubles out, some big baubles too, and they find a particular oak tree on these shared common lands that are owned by the local community. 42 acres of joy, keeps me sane, this place does, and they decorate the Christmas tree every year, and here it is. Look at this, fabulous, isn't it? They do this every single year. It's lovely. It doesn't earn any money, it doesn't do any good specifically, certainly doesn't harm the tree, but it makes us all feel brilliant. But amazing, I'm standing here with two different cameras operating and got a completely different picture of both. Extraordinary. Interesting, isn't it? It'll make a difference in how I do the videos in future. And I've also got to figure out how to take my GoPro off being on sort of wide angle all the time, because it makes everything look like I'm walking on a very small globe. That'll upset the flat earthers. Two kites up high talking to each other. There's one at the top of that tree. I don't know if I can zoom in. You can certainly hear him. He's there right in the middle of the screen now. Certainly very, very noisy, very vocal. There's one in the distance, then this one keeps answering. They're quite cowardly birds though, so there's a good chance me just walking under the tree will be enough for him to fly off. Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? They are such chickens. Well, they're not, they're egg kites, but they're such a cowardly bird for such a big bird. I mean, that's a 4-foot wingspan you're looking at there. It's interesting to compare and contrast the red kite with another bird of a similar size, such as a large herring gull. You know, the red kite will run away if you just walk under its tree, even though it's 30 feet above your head and perfectly safe. Whereas a comparatively sized seagull will dive bomb you, steal your chips, give you a good kicking, go through your wallet, nick your credit cards, and then go around to your house and burn it down. They're very different birds. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodle pip!